Hi everyone, it's Paula from PSEN Creations. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Today I am going to do a quick video on making a small little journal using these plastic wax bags. These measure, this one measures 10.5 by 7.5. This one's slightly shorter. It's still 7.5, but it's about 10 inches. So this one, I've already glued the parts that I want to glue, so I'm going to do that with you right here. So all I'm doing is taking the bag and then I'm going to glue right here. I'm just going to put a little bit because I am going to sew as well, and glue right here. So just these side flaps. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of glue right here and right here, just so that I am going to keep this as a pocket, but I don't want it to be like doubled. So if I glue right there, then this will stay down and the pocket will simply just be lifting that piece of it. So let's do it. Again, I'm not going to use a lot of glue, but and again, I said I was going to glue just a little bit right here. I'm just spreading it. All right, and then I'm going to make this the pocket in the back, so I'm going to fold this up like this. Actually, I can fold it like this. And this. Fold that in. And then I'm going to cut these little guys off. All right. I can have that in the front if I want. However you want it. All right, I'll be right back. Hi guys. All right, so we have the bag. Again, it's just a larger glassine bag, and I have just these ribbons, and this is a cut out of a tablecloth. This is the edge of this tablecloth that I just cut out, and I think I'm going to do it that as my closure. for this little journal. And then some small little doilies. Some vintage ribbon or lace, I guess it is. And then this is just like a lace trim from that you can get at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start by gluing this. I'm going to glue it a little bit and then I'm going to sew around. Oh, I guess I'm not going to sew around the whole thing because this is a pocket. So yeah. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I have enough on each side. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that just worked out. Okay, so I'm just using Fabri-Tac. And again, I'm just... Okay, so we have that. And then I have this, like I said. And I'm just going to, let's see. I'm just going to do this like this. I'm going to glue it on and then I'll trim around. So I'm going to just put some glue around this whole bag. And because it's a glassine bag, you just have to be cautious to make sure that it holds. I've never done this before, so I'm saying that. I'm assuming you have to be cautious. Okay. All right. And then you can just go around and add more glue as you find it needs. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut. Okay. You guys can still see me. All right. Okay, so this is the front. Okay. All right. Oh, I like how that looks. And then okay. And then maybe we'll do something like this in the back. Or do we put that in here? I think I like how that looks. What do you guys think? So I'm not going to put this on until I sew the signature in. It's only going to be one signature. But I am going to glue this stuff down. And I'm thinking of actually gluing it down with okay, I'm going to hot glue. Okay, I'm going to hot glue this. So just waiting for this to heat up. Sorry. And then I'm going to hot glue this. And then let's, I'm going to put this glue away. Okay. And then I guess we should just pick papers, right, to put in here. Very simple. I think the inside, I mean, what do we do with the inside? Do we do something on the inside? Do we do a pocket on the inside, maybe? A pocket? What do you guys think? We can glue that as a pocket in here. That might be a good idea. Or should it be like that? No. I like it better like that. I know it's not going to be super sturdy, but I like the concept of it. So we got to pull the glue out again. I just put away. Let's glue this down. And this glue holds really well, guys. So when it comes to fabric. It might not be an ideal pocket, but I think it's going to be nice to have something like that. Okay. And we could put something over here if we wanted to. We're just going to leave that like that. I'm going to leave this one like this. I could potentially put like that's too white. I could put this as a pocket back here, and then we can put like a design of something or another over here, and then this can be another little pocket. I like that idea. These are just those little envelope or pockets that I make using mailer envelopes that we get, junk mail. Let's go ahead and you can make it a double pocket if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to make it a single pocket. Sorry if that's loud. All right. I'm just going to put that right there. All right, so we have this little cute little pocket, and then we have this little functional pocket. We also have that. And I am going to sew around. I just have to remember not to sew. All right, and I think what we said is that we would hot glue gun. Don't burn yourself, please. Please don't burn yourself. Oh, and what did I do? I burnt myself. Okay. That truly went through the, ooh, that's hot. Hot glue gun, Paula. Hot glue gun. All right. I just think this adds an additional level of hold and security. We could have easily done it with the Fabri-Tac. I'm sure it would have held fine. All right, and then I'm going to do this one. And again, try not to burn myself. All right, do a bit more here. Oh, we got the glue spiders. Sorry. If I was out of frame, I apologize. I wasn't looking up. All right, and then we have this one. Oh, what was I going to do with this? Maybe put it right there. Oh, I like how that looks. That's the back of it. Oh, I wonder if I should have done that over here. No, I like it over here. And then, or should this go like here? What do you guys think about that? And if I did do that, no, see, I don't like that. I know I could do something like that. Or does that look silly? Should we stick to the original design? What do you guys think? Okay, what I do know is I like how this looks over here. So, oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I shouldn't have done glue over here. Hot glue, because I do want to run it through the sewing machine. So I'm going to not do hot glue for the rest of this trim. I'm just going to do the Fabri-Tac. And then I'm going to run it through the sewing machine. I'm not going to do a lot of Fabri-Tac because I don't want to goopy up the sewing machine. Okay, I will be right back. I'm trying to figure out what trim I have. I mean, what, oh, I just thought of something. Okay. All right, well, okay. It's going to be my pop of color. Okay. All right, so it's sewn on. I did use, I don't know if you can see, a navy blue thread. I thought that was nice. Oh, look at right there. It's double stitched because the envelope was already stitched. So that actually turned out nice. I think it does, at least. It's a little pop of color. Little pop of color. All right, so that is the simplicity of, okay, or did I say I was going to add this? What was I going to do with this? I think I'm going to add it to the back. I think it looks nice back there. All right, let's put this back on. And then that, I'm just waiting for this to dry. To heat up. Oh, good. It does have a little bit of something still in it. The little glue spiders are real. All right. And I feel like there's something missing. I think maybe a word. What do you guys think? A word. Looking for my words. Hold on. All right. Maybe a word. But I feel like it needs something underneath it if I do the word. What do you guys think? Yeah, it needs something. It needs something. You know, when you have so many things and you just don't know what to use. I also wonder. That looks silly. Yes, Paula, don't do that. Oh, but maybe one of these. Oh, what about something like that? That wouldn't look bad, would it? I don't know. What? That's not what I was looking for. Oh, that would be nice. I got something like that. I think that looks good. I like that. This is just a sticker, people. See? We're going to add some hot glue. Oh, I like how that looks. I like how that looks. It just adds something to it. I don't know, maybe believe. Unique. Courage. I don't think that's a word. I don't think that's a word. I think I spelled that wrong. Oh, wait a minute. What if I did something like that? What do you guys think? Oh, what if I just did something like that and it added a word to this? I might have to do that. I may have to do that. What do you guys think? Yeah, okay. I agree. I think that's good. All right, let's glue this puppy on. God, I just used the glue and it's already like, you know how it dries up when you turn it upside down and inside out? I'm trying to not put too much glue on so that it doesn't bleed through. But it does stick on. Okay. And then I will have to stamp a word on here. So no word yet, but it will be. All right, so to recap, sorry, if I don't put things away, then things get messy. All right, so to recap, we started with an envelope, a glassine envelope of this size, which is a 10 by 7.5. And we grabbed a bunch of tablecloths, trims, little doilies. This is the flower sticker. This is the edge of this, which is a tablecloth, a piece of a tablecloth. And we just kind of put it all together, glued it down, sewed around. And you can't really see the sewed part, but it is like a navy blue. You can see it right there. And then on the inside, we added a pocket using that same tablecloth. And then we also added one of, I like to call it my signature pockets because I have at least one of these. I have multiple actually in most of my journals within the signature, but we added it here as the insert. And then this will be the little tie for the journal. So that's it for this video. We will add a signature in the next video. So this video was making the very simple cover for this journal. And and we have this pocket here that is part of the glassine bag. And we have this lace here, which once we sew the signature in, we will most likely do one of these, which kind of hides the signature tie as well. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And we will continue this with a part 2, which is just putting all the papers together, picking what it is that we're going to put in there, decorating whatever we need to decorate before we sew it in, and then just getting it sewed in. All right, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.